We have arrived here in Colombo, Sri Lanka. Just made it through immigration. Pretty smooth process. Went with the e-visa. Pro tip there, saves you time. But it's like midnight now, 12:15, but I'm re-energized. Might go out to the town tonight, but gotta get our baggage, and yeah, I'm keen. So we need a SIM card. And I think I'm gonna get an Uber. I've heard it's cheaper than getting a taxi, but I'm not too fast. So let's see what we get. We got our Sri Lankan rupees, 66,000, which is equivalent of 300 Australian dollars. Gotta get a SIM card now. We're gonna hit up SLT Mobile. There's a bunch of people here. I'm not sure what they're lining up for, but let's get a SIM card. Hello. So I got the SIM card there. It cost about $12 US. Pretty much unlimited. It's gonna last us the whole time. Good coverage from what he said, but we're getting the Uber. For the hotel I'm staying at, it costs 2,300 rupees, which is like 10 Australian dollars. So we have finally arrived at our accommodation after a long travel day. We've arrived. This is called the Colombo City Hotel. It only costs about 41 Australian per night, staying here 2 nights. But here's a little room tour to use. Got the 2 double beds. I think on Agoda I asked for 1 large bed, but let's see if we can get a view. This place was down some sketchy road and you could see rats running down the road. It was pretty sketchy, but it's a nice premium towers it looks like there, but can't complain for 40 bucks. Not bad, but I'm gonna get some rest, and then we've got full explorations of Sri Lanka tomorrow, so yeah, stay tuned for all the Sri Lanka content coming up. Good morning guys. Just went and got some water, had a little adventure. It was quite eventful actually. Just planning on going to like a convenience store, getting some water. Stocked up here on water. But yeah, got a tuk-tuk and a guy approached me, basically got scammed. Ended up paying 2,000 for a tuk-tuk to a grocery store. It was probably like 7 minutes away, but this little tour guy wanted a tip, and I sort of knew I got scammed, but I was just so thirsty for water, and they're using the excuse for the gas shortage. I didn't have the patience for it, to be honest, so yeah, I should have known better. But in every country there's always the dickheads out there who want to scam and take advantage, and I don't know why coming from here there's a radio and I don't know how to turn it off, but yeah, glad I got some water. So we are on the streets here of Colombo, and first thing I noticed was the heat. It's about midday right now, it's like 28 degrees, but it's a really developed area where I'm at right now. But I'm heading to Galle. It's kind of like a beach area, and they have a port city where they've been doing lots of construction, so I'm gonna head there now and see what's going on here in Colombo. I don't know what we've got behind me, but there's a guy with a guard there. We have a gun, the guard. Some guy. I know maybe some parliamentary type building, but it's a real nice area around here. Across there, you have the port city. The traffic's really loud, but from this part of the Colombo, it's quite a modern, well-developed area. Yeah, so we have more guards back there with rifles, so I'm guessing it's kind of like a parliamentary type building. But over here, we've got a little lake, it's quite green. And over there in the distance, I don't know if you can see that, but that's the Lotus Tower. I'm guessing it's the highest point in Sri Lanka. So always the first thing I like to do when I arrive in a new country or city is just walk around and explore, get a feel for the vibe, get my bearings. I do that before I start hitting up the tourist attractions. So I'm gonna go for a bit of a stroll first, and then we'll see, might get some lunch, and then we'll hit up some attractions. So I'm guessing this is where they have all the street food at Galle, and we've got a beautiful beach down there. It's quite a nice area to chill. hoping to get some ice cream, but I'm gonna take a look at what do you call this, like a promenade? So I'm guessing all these street food stalls would open once it gets a bit later in the evening or the afternoon, but I think there's a big shopping centre over here, the one face next to the Shangri-La, so that air conditioning looks tempting, but I don't think we should walk through with all those sprinklers there. But I wouldn't mind that to cool me down, to be honest. I'm hoping to come across some locals playing a bit of cricket, show them how we do it down under, because as you know, Australia's the best in the world at cricket, so yeah, that'll be good to run by some locals. But what do we got here? Some donuts, some drinks, not much yet, but as you can see, lots of construction going on, lots of hotels. I think there's lots of investment from the Chinese, so that was what was happening in Cambodia, in Sihanoukville, but I'm not too sure exactly. But got some ice creams here. Hello. So we've got a lot of construction work going on behind me, so probably won't head down there, but I'm not too sure what they're doing exactly. It looks like little huts, like almost change room type things, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. But what I did notice is that lawn, that looks like the perfect lawn for some cricket. We've got some chairs and seating areas, so maybe they're going to be like little food cart type things, so maybe that's nice, beachfront. But yeah, curious as to what's going there. But yeah, right now, as you can probably tell, I'm sweating profusely, so I might go to that, what looked like was a shopping mall, so yeah, we'll probably head there now. But I would play cricket even though I'm sweating, but it'd be light work with these Sri Lankans, because as you know, being an Aussie, I'll show them how it's done. So we're in the one Gold Face mall right now and switching to phone cam because you're not supposed to use your cameras. They have security checks, you need masks, check your bags, but it's nice and fresh and cool in here, aircon, but probably not going to buy anything. But this backs onto the Shangri-La. Kind of reminds me of like the Moon Bay Sands, how they have their luxury shopping centre. This is pretty modern, clean, nice music, so might be worth checking out. This here is the bottom level of the Gold Face Mall, and as you can see, you've got lots of fast food joints, big chains, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, and lots of other restaurants. But yeah, this is like the food court area. Alrighty, so it's time for some lunch. I think we're heading to a joint called Curry Pot. It's supposed to be a good recommendation. It's supposed to be good budget-wise, so probably going to get a tuk-tuk, see how my negotiating skills go, see how they do it here in Sri Lanka. So we got the brother taking us to Curry Pot for 700 rupee. What's your name?
I'm Sudi.
Sudi? Yeah, I'm Jared from Australia. That's Sudi, our driver. So the good friend dropped us off there, so we're at the Curry Pot, authentic Sri Lankan food. So this place is supposed to be good, so I'm guessing it's curry, but they might sell other things, so let's go and take a look. Hello, is this a curry pot?
Yes, yes.
Yes, thank you. It's a bit dark in here, but let's see what we get. There's no one else here in the curry pot, but what they do have is a mad Alan Walker remix song going on. But let's see if the brother brings us the menu. Yeah. So, do you pick a rice? Right. And then you can choose which ones you want. Yeah. And are there different sizes?
No. What do you like? Yellow rice?
I'll get white rice.
White rice.
Yep. And then how many of these do you choose?
Whole bouquet you can
As
have.
many as you want?
Yeah, 1,500. So
Okay.
you can have anything from here.
Ooh. Do you have any recommendations?
Do you like seafood or something? We have prawns, chicken, fish.
Yeah, those ones look good. Yeah, I think I'll try a bit of a lot of them. So,
What do you want, sir?
white rice, please. Yep.
Enough?
A bit more. Yep, that's good. Thank you. I'll get some of this one. Yep. And we'll get some of that one, please. And what's this one?
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit. Yeah, I'll try a little bit of that. What's that yellow one? Dal. Yeah, I'll get some of that. It looks good.
Green leaves.
Yeah, we'll get some of that.
Lady's finger.
Yeah, we'll get a bit of all of it.
Yeah.
All looks good. So we've got our meal here. Looks absolutely delicious. Just got a bunch of different curries. We've got some like roti or naan, some fried chicken, some white rice. Pretty big meal here. Looks delicious, but I'm not sure the price yet. But I'm guessing it's pretty cheap. But I did get a lot, so it might add up. But I'm guessing it's good value. So let's dig into this. So I'm not too sure the best strategy to go about eating this, but I'm just going to mix it all up. And got another bowl here. So,
What's your name?
my name's Jared.
I'm Sarah.
Sada?
Yeah.
Yeah, similar name. Nice to meet you. Do you like cricket?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Cricket? Yeah, we both like cricket, Australia and Sri Lanka.
I have Ricky Ponting.
Yeah, Ricky Ponting. Did you hear about Shane Warne?
Yeah, Shane on this.
Yeah, very, very sad.
Spin bowler.
Yeah, it was one of the best in the world, Shane Warne. But yeah, I'd like to play some cricket with some Sri Lankan locals. That'd be fun. Might come across some. Yeah, thank you. So nice people here in Sri Lanka, but let's dig in. Just gonna get got a random bite here. Ooh, spices hitting me. I'm sweating, but oh, that's nice. Quite a kick to that. Can't describe it, but as you can see, just a bunch of goodness here. Ooh. Looks like a big piece of chicken here, but ooh, this looks good. Got some crispy action here. Just like a Dorito. Just get some of this. What is this? Paratha, roti, naan. One of them. Yeah, it's like an eggy flatbread, but this is super good. Gonna be super filling. Guessing it's gonna be good value, but this is good joint curry hot. Check it out for a good budget. So that meal there cost us 2,000 rupees, which is about $9 Australian. I think it goes by weight. I got some add-ons, so pretty good value there for what I got. But right now we're gonna hit up, I think, the National Museum. So far, roaming the streets of Colombo, feel completely safe. No worrying, no sort of looking over my shoulder, but I'm still obviously using common sense. But yeah, I feel safe, and I'm not even at the main touristy area right now, so yeah, props to Sri Lanka. Arrived here at the National Museum, and tuk-tuk driver, I'm just sick of tuk-tuk drivers trying to upsell you on things. It just really gets on my nerves. It's draining, so I think we've got to start. I don't know what we can do about it, but I think it's always going to be like that. Always trying to take advantage of tourists, but it's just draining. But anyway, we're here at the National Museum. Beautiful building. Looks like some English architecture. I don't know. Let's check it out. So I do not know if you need to take your shoes off or not to enter. I don't know if that's a thing with these sacred areas in Sri Lanka, but I don't want to risk it. And there was like no one there. There's no sign telling you have to, but just stroll around. Take a look at this tree. It's craziness. Look at these roots, like, I don't know if you're supposed to touch it. What's that sign say? Don't trip. I'm not sure, but pretty cool looking tree here. But I went past the museum entrance, so I think I'll walk my way back around. So we got our ticket here. Cost 1,200 rupees, which is like $5.50. It was an extra $100 to get this ticket, and that gives you access to this room, that one there, as opposed to just the museum. But so it's still pretty cheap. But yeah, usually I'm not a fan of museums, but I'm gonna try and learn some things and check it out. Try and learn and take it all in. To be fair, I'm not even gonna act like I'm interested in any of this stuff, but yeah, just having a look around. But what I do like is how they have a numbered system, so there's a designated route so you don't get lost and go in circles, so that's nice. But yeah, there's just all sorts of stuff. I've seen when Apollo 11 landed on the moon, they took some rock and bring a little Sri Lankan flag, so I don't know, that was kind of interesting. But we've got here weapons, just all sorts of things about history if you're real into history, but it's probably not a must-do. But these museums always get put on best things to do in X city, so thought I'd check it out. I think the lady said, but oh yeah, looks like there's more up here. Yeah, I think we're going that way. Got a little show going on behind us, and this lady over here, she scared the shit out of me. I think this is the traditional rituals. I don't know what's going on. Kind of like a fire dance. Because I'm not reading much, so that's why I don't know what's going on. But numerous venerations, rituals, offerings existed which are relevant to religious zeal, performed in traditional village society. With the belief all natural disasters, illnesses caused by invisible, mysterious forces. So I'm pretty sure they perform these rituals to prevent natural disasters, illnesses, diseases. So I don't know, kind of interesting. So I'm over here at this contraption. I'm trying to find out the logic of it. So what you can see is the water's dripping from here going into there, and then when it gets heavy enough, there's enough weight for it to tip and tip the water in here, but the water would go in there anyway. So it's a device to scare away mice. So yeah, I'm interested in how that seems useful in this situation. And we got the brothers getting after it, as you can see there, working hard on the farm. Old mate up there. And we got a ticket that included the Natural Museum of History, so I might just quickly check that out. But I don't want to bore you with too much museum type things. It's nothing too special. You always have your pottery, masks, weapons, and coins and stuff, artifacts. Nothing too interesting, but I'm gonna get me some agua because it's hot. The Sri Lankan brothers didn't have any bottled water, so got a fizzy drink. I don't usually drink the sugared versions of fizzy drinks, but what is this? Portello grape flavour, like a rip-off of Fanta. So let's give it a taste. Here we go. That's quite nice. Kind of grapey, bubblegummy, sweet. I don't know, it's kind of good. So couldn't even find that other museum there, so heading to one of the most well-known tourist attractions here in Colombo, the, I don't know how to pronounce it, like Gangaramaya Temple or something. So my other tuk-tuk driver's waiting, wants to show me around, but I'm hoping I've come across another tuk-tuk driver, so we'll see how we go.
You know tire, rubber also make?
Yeah.
I show you. It come in, water is same like that coming. After you take the tire, rubber also. You see, jackfruit.
Jackfruit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there they are.
Okay.
Yep.
That out, you know, jaggery. Jaggery.
Sugar.
sugar make the tea.
Yeah.
Sugar make the tea. They have to inside flour. You cut after water coming.
So right now I'm in the Gangaramaya, I'm not pronouncing that right, temple, and it's pretty cool in here. It's pretty colourful, got these mad artworks, but yeah, I'm not gonna act like I know what they are, but if you have a look at them, compared to some of the Southeast Asian ones, this is quite cool. Like, look at this. But yeah, there's a lot more to explore around here, so keep on strolling on through. There's not a whole lot to see here at the Gangaramaya Temple, just a bunch of the Buddhas. It's nothing too life-changing, but I guess it's worth checking out. It's one of those things you just sort of tick it off the list, but it costs what, like 400 rupees, so not bad at all, but yeah, it's a cheap thing to do. So right now we're at the Pettah Market. My tuk-tuk driver just dropped me off. I didn't have enough small change, so he recommended me to go to a bar to get a beer, but I was going to jump over the fence there, but found the entrance, so yeah, I've got to break up the money, and he said to get a beer, a Sri Lankan beer, so I'm guessing that's what we're going to do, and we're going to meet him back. But as you can see, we've got the market stalls here, so yeah, look at that Lotus Tower popping there. But got all your fake stuff. We're gonna have a more in-depth look, but here's the bar. I don't know if this is the bar. He's talking about restaurant and bar. Oh, here we go. Ooh, white lazy. Red wine. Let's see what we're gonna get. Hello, can I please get a beer? A can? Sri Lankan beer? Yeah? Yeah, that looks good. Yep, I'll get one of them, please. We are getting after it here in Colombo. So the recommendation was the Carlsenberg Premium Special. These bad boys are 8.8%, so I may be getting a little lit here in the Pettah Market. So this is the original, the appointment to the Royal Court, so special brew. So keen to try this, hopefully it's refreshing. But yeah, let's explore this market area. It's kind of hectic here, so yeah, let's enjoy this beer. So let's give it a taste. Smooth, it's pretty good. It's not ice cold, it could be a little colder, but it'll do the job for cruising these streets. But I think the Red Mosque is nearby, but I might just check that out tomorrow, we'll see. But I'm not going to buy anything, I'll just check it out, get a vibe for the place, maybe try some snacks or something, but let's take a look around. And by the way, I do not know if drinking in public is allowed, but if we go to jail, we go to jail. So for our dinner option, we're getting the Pillowers. It's called the Pillowers Hotel. It's like a 200-meter walk from the Colombo City Hotel. So looks like it's pretty good food for a cheap price. It's like really cheap, in fact. I think because mainly locals go there, so I'm gonna try that out. This is it here, the Pillowers Hotel. Let's get it. So we ordered the chicken kotu and the mango lassi. I think it's like a mango shake, but yeah, this type of place here, you wouldn't see too many locals here, but this is going to be some real authentic Sri Lankan food. I've heard kotu is one of the must-try dishes, so pretty keen on a refreshing beverage. So we're just seeing some other white people walk in, and looks like they were intimidated by how loco this place is. So goes to show I'm here getting the authentic experiences with the Sri Lankan brothers. So and I'm pretty sure this is one of the restaurants where you need to eat with your hands. They've got like a hand washing station. They don't have utensils, so that's how loco this place is. So yeah, we're getting real Sri Lankan cultured here. So here's our food. We've got the chicken kotu and a mango drink. So I'm gonna taste this mango drink. It was like I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I think it does condensed milk. It's kind of like warm and cold at the same time. Kind of refreshing, good. But I'm keen on this bad boy, so let's give it a taste. We'll stick by Oh yeah, that's flavorful. It's got a kick of spice. Oh yeah, that's good. It's gonna be a satisfying meal. Oh yeah, I think that'd be spicy for most people, but I like it. Get another bite here. That's real good. And then wash it down with that mango drink, but I'm not sure what this is. I'm gonna taste some of this. I'm not sure what that was. It didn't have too much flavour, but that much speed in comparison to the kotu, because as you can see it's got like chili flakes and all sorts of things, but it's real good. So we're going loco style because the spoon's not handy enough, so as you can see, I don't like the locals here. So wrapped up our dinner there. That was a solid dinner. It ended up costing 800 rupees, which is the equivalent of about $3.60 Australian, so definitely good value there for a budget, backpacker budget. So yeah, other than that, I think I'm going to share my first impressions of Sri Lanka now. So to wrap up the first day, right, so talk about the people. People overall, they're friendly. I feel safe. They're kind. You do get the typical tuk-tuk scammers, I've noticed. You get the typical people that call out for you to go to their stores and stuff, but yeah, there's always going to be scammers, but for the most part the people are pretty laid back and yeah, kind. And the city itself, it's quite well developed, like especially around the Galle face area. There's lots of new developments going on, especially with that port city. But yeah, this is obviously just Colombo, but traffic's pretty hectic at times. You can't cross the roads easily. It's a bit hard to know when to cross. Food really good and cheap. I've only had like 2 proper Sri Lankan meals. Yeah, overall I'm liking Sri Lanka. There's obviously a lot more. This is just a city, but stay tuned for the next video in the Sri Lanka series.